I'm back.
Hey, this is Baby T. Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We have written a poem about a flying mouse, I guess, or something like that, last time, and we are going to find out exactly how well it goes over. Supposedly this is a horror game. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to pick up. We're going to find out, although there was a lot of words in the choosing of the poem that were, like, kind of dark, but we'll see how that goes. I have water this time. I don't know if we're going to do the same voice, because holy crap, that hurt my voice, but hurt my throat. So I was last to come in, and so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay, that's good. Yuri, thanks for keeping your promises, Baby T. I might just do that. That's a lot nicer in my voice. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it, ... Now, I know she probably has a very soft voice and very quiet, and this is how she's supposed to talk. But really, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make her sound very chipper, because I don't know. It just seems better to me. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Yeah, that's right. Don't give in-game Baby T any leeway. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Oh, man, Sayori. Throw me under the bus. And last year, too. That's true. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, ... But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, well, that's... Okay, I can appreciate that. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. What? Nani? Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Maybe. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. She still gets the original voice. I like Sayori. Baby T will always give his best as long as he's having fun. I already need to have water. This is so bad. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. See? Okay, well, maybe I'm not such a douchebag after all. Like cooking and cleaning my room, ... Oh my goodness, I've been in her room. Jeez. How dependable. ... Look at his face. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost always set your house on... And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? ... So you two are really good friends, aren't you? Sure am, Yuri. I might be a little jealous. Oh, why? ... Because friends? How come? You and Baby T can become good friends too. Oh, man. ... What do I look like? Do I look like me? Because if I look like me, I don't know why they're all freaking out about this. Right? Like, unless, like, is this a blind literature club? Is all the literature in Braille? Is that what's going on? Sayori? Oh, I'm so embarrassed. Oh, me, ... As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. What weird situation? Why is this such... Grow up, dude. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori, I'm not ready, ... Me? This is how you know I'm Canadian. Me? Not really, ... Not really, ... Don't be shy. It's really nothing, ... What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not, ... What do I do, ... Look at her face. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking, ... I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation, ... Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. See, this is a nice way. This is a nice thing to say. Unless he says it like, so any nice, nice present from you, a gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. That's a little, you're reaching. Is that so? ... Yeah, I will make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Make it a big deal. All right, ... Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, ... So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. What is this supposed to mean, Yuri? Although my guy has... In-game Baby T has proven that this might be something that needs to be said. And we could, you know, ... discuss it, ... if you wanted, ... This is ... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This guy. This guy. Oh. How does this guy walk down the street without breaking his neck from looking at every friggin' girl he passes? Ugh, ugh. She even picked out a book she thinks I'd like, despite me not reading much, ... Right, because she's being kind. That's called being a nice person. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew, ... Well, you can read it at your own pace. Yeah, it's probably gonna be freaking slow based on how this guy's going. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki under an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? Okay, fair enough. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga, ... You read manga, right? Natsuki asks. ... sometimes ... Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. That's, you know what? This is the smartest thing this whole game has said so far. ... How did you know, anyway? Question mark, because I said it before. I heard you bring it up at some point. Yeah, earlier. Yesterday, you dingus. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Manga. What's that supposed to mean? I look like a weeb. That's what she's saying. I look like a weeb. I see. ... There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it off the stack. There it is! Natsuki says. Oh my goodness, I need water. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. He then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Feeling. This isn't online, baby T. ... I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? Question mark? ... Question mark? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Oh, Natsuki! Dropping bombs! Natsuki doesn't take anybody's shit. She points to the classroom door. Yes. Well, what door was she gonna point to? There's no... Oh, for shit. Hey, I wasn't judging anything, ... Although you were. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. She's not wrong. But I'll tell you one thing, baby T. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yeah, well, you kind of stole that. It's kind of an old adage. In fact... Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! ... Ugh! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly mo. I don't know what that means. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. It's about time. It's about time. You know what? She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable, ... I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? Ah, ... I guess it's easier to be close together like this, ... Close together. ... Don't just say that. Okay, well, Natsuki, I mean, come on. You gotta grow up a little bit too here. You make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Yeah, every woman in this room should. Sorry, ... I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either, ... Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing, because of course I'm a friggin' lech. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and again? Now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I'd enjoy something that didn't have a plot? Maybe, I don't know. I mean, Well, I guess I know what you're saying, Oh my goodness, my throat. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop, But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama, Like when they get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. I feel like this is like foreshadowing right now. These are the Parfait girls. Like that's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. What does that mean? I underestimated you and the one who owns the series and is encouraging me to read it. I underestimated you knowing about this book. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to be? Thank you, Natsuki. Thank you. Jeez. What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you yet at your full power. What does this mean? She's not Frieza, you friggin' idiot. Good save. No, it was not a good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Mango? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, thank you. I was just curious, Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's... Oh, just a coincidence? It's not a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Like why is this so... Man, everybody's so hung up on this crap. Who cares? Who cares? Oh, I got into baking. Wow, your baking's really great. When did you start baking? Well, I read about it in a book once. I read about it in a manga once. And I just thought it seemed interesting, so I decided to get into it. Why is that so embarrassing? Man. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. It's not impressionable. Oh, for shit. Ugh. You know what? Natsuki, you're down a notch. Now, you're down a notch. Yuri's above you now. Definitely not a coincidence. No. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Since... Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Exactly. What would the other be the one? What would be another one? Like, I'm not even gonna say. We're just gonna keep going. Not to mention, she's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Thank you. See, sometimes I make sense in this, and sometimes my guy's an idiot. Ooh. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not! Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so, I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Question mark? You don't? That's not, Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Mango? Could you not rub it in? Oh, she doesn't have any friends. Jeez, sorry, Like I gotta get my friends to read this, Well, if you're your friends, they might not be so judgmental about it. They just think manga is for kids. Well, they're kind of shitty friends. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you haven't grown out of that yet? It makes me want to punch him in the face. Okay, I like Natsuki even more. Okay, all right, you know what? You and Yuri are tied now. Erg. I know those kind of people, ... Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it, ... I'm already kind of a loser. And self-depreciation, boom. So I guess I gravitated toward other losers over time. Well, you just... Okay, well... But it's probably harder for someone like you, ... You're not a loser. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. You're a loser already. ... Wait, which part? Yeah, you're a loser. Done. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room, ... Okay. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Well, your dad doesn't wanna... Who cares? Said Monica was kind of a jerk about it, ... Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe, ... But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. ... I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Mironi is my favorite character. What? Minori. Oh, Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. No, don't spoil it. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling when you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, ... The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? ... Oh, come on. Could you tell me be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Well, you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. All right. Oh, wait, that's me. All right, ... I guess we'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it toward Natsuki. You're just giving it back? ... Don't you want to know? Don't you want to know what happens? ... Yeah, well, yeah, but... Monica just said, ... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this, ... Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow. We can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Okay. Gotcha. By tomorrow, ... Only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Oh no, not some shows. Ugh. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Because I'm a big creeper. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it, ... Yeah, probably that too. All right then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, ... My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, then now that everyone's ready, why don't we find someone to share with? I can't wait! Oh, yeah, Sayori's here. I keep forgetting. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Natsuki, we've been getting along. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. ... Okay, well, let's just start with the things I don't like. Oh, she's reading it. Well, first of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this poem when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when I was writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I'd be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad.
You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, that's not great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it.
Oh, I had a good poem. Nice.
Hope you're happy.
I am kind of happy. Dot, dot, dot. Dot, dot, dot. So in other words, you're saying you liked it?
Irk.
Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
You're so
sexy.
you just you just don't understand, do you? Anything, do you?
No, I don't.
I already told you that you don't have to go announcing to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. Dot, dot, dot. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. No, I like that actually. I think that's kind of cute. These are all the things that, but we can just try, and that's pretty much all we can do. I like it. That's good.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it. I do like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Obviously, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem.
Oh, I thought it was kind of funny, but I guess it could be seen as very serious. People can try, but that's about it. That's all I can really do.
See, everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write a poem about it.
Yeah, I understand. Well, now I do. Jeez. Man, I'm really glad I didn't read this to her in real life. I would have burst out laughing. That's hilarious. And she would have been like, ah! But the other nice thing is about
simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay.
Okay.
Like, I set it for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose.
Uh-huh.
It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did ... But I guess more went into it than I realized. Yeah.
That's what it means to be a pro.
Okay, you're a pro. Gotcha.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Oh my goodness, a freaking Napoleon complex. Yeah, ... I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's go, Yuri, sure. Yuri, ... Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes and more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking, ... It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, ... I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on, ... Okay, ... Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! ...
Did I just read my voice? ... Oh, I'm so sorry. ...
Yuri buries her face into her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and I've been through that myself. I kind of learned to pick up on them, and I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. So in other words, they tend to pick a writing style that's separate from the topic matter, and then they form-fit the two together.
Okay.
The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Jeez, what is this? Is this a game? Or is this a game? Am I playing a game, or is this like a friggin' English lecture? Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her staring is completely gone. She sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for.
I need a drink of water.
There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
I like trying new things.
But I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Thank you, Yuri.
Natsuki can be a little biased, though.
That's okay. Biased? How?
Well, Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. ...
Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh my goodness. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light I have to have withstood the test of time, the last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Nice. ... I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. That's all right. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. ... But it took you a long time to read. That's because I'm terrible at reading cursive? Well, I just don't read script very often. ... I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh?
That's a relief.
Also, I really like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short? I actually write longer poems. I usually write longer poems.
No, not at all.
I'm... ... really glad you like it.
Oh, so where am I clicking? Oh my goodness, look over here.
I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted something to write about a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, BBT.
No, it's not. I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, you did.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. ... That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. I'm just amazing. Well, it really makes me happy that you think that. Just remember, it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too.
Well, it depends how much I write, okay?
Yeah, maybe you're right.
Oh, yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Sayori. I like Sayori the best. Well, not really. It's just Sayori.
It's a good poem, baby T. Are you sure it's the first time?
Of course. ... It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time?
I guess you're right. You're an idiot. But that's why it's impressed me. Well, to be honest, ... I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, ... or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It reminds me how you're really a part of the club now.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you, and not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. ... You're kind of mean to Sayori, dude. You need to relax. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See?
Just like I said before, baby T. ... Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Try new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do.
Thanks. ... Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, ... I'm pretty creepy, so I mean, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. ...
Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Let's read your poem.
Yay!
Now you'll have to read my poem.
I have to read my poem too, right?
Oh my goodness, my throat.
Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Well, we'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, I like the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret. I trust you too. So, wait, your rhyming scheme's all off. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Awesome. Sayori, ... This is just a guess, but ... Did you wait until this morning to write this?
No. just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
I forgot to do it last night. ...
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. ...
Don't be mean. I still try my best. ...
Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, ... Or how should I put it, ... It just sounds like you. Yeah.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. Especially that last line, ...
I made eggs and toast.
Awesome.
Even though you were late to school.
Even though you were late to school, ...
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky, ...
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing, ... Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best.
Oh, yeah. But next time
I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
I guess I look forward to it. Oh, man. Now, Monica, you're the last one. Here we go.
Hi, baby T. Having a good time so far?
Yeah, let's get through this poem reading contest. Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it.
Oh, yeah, I was doing a different voice for her.
By the way, since you're new and everything, ... If you ever want to have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'll be much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, baby T. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
I like it, baby T.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
No. That kind of makes sense. Makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
Stop doing this pose. Aha. If you say so.
Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein?
I actually have read several, and they're amazing. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for
telling all sides of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long.
Oh my goodness, my throat.
They might even feel like they're written for kids. But if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. But you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore.
I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this.
That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things.
Yeah, I bet you would.
That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else must be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you'd have to worry about impressing them or anything.
That's true.
Anyway, you want to read my poem?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always have to feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, you have to scroll. Shit. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Weird.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you would call it. I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, it's that kind of style that's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because, it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today.
Okay, great.
Thanks for listening.
Okay, awesome. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Atsuki. They gingerly exchange pieces of paper, sharing their respective poems. As I read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with his language?
Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Baby T did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but it's been a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Baby T liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh, here it comes.
That's not what I... You just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Baby T appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Oh, shit.
Huh. And how did you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I was the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Baby T started showing up.
Oh my goodness.
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you, both of them. I don't like fighting, guys.
Suddenly, both girls turn toward me. Uh-oh, as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Baby T, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason?
Oh, shit. Oh, no. Sorry. Return. I hit history, I guess.
The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Baby T. Wait! There's a reason we have so many different expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex meanings and the meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, but it's also a waste. Oh my goodness.
You're kind of overselling it.
You understand that, right, Baby T?
She says as she puts her arms behind her back and puffs out her chest.
Well... ...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... Oh shit. Oh, what time is it? Oh, too long. Oh, we're gonna end it here. Who are we gonna side with? We're gonna have to see. Oh, save, please. Oh my goodness, we're gonna end it here. Oh, who do I choose? It's probably gonna be Natsuki, but we're gonna find out. Maybe you can give me some pointers. We'll see. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and we'll be continuing this next time. Oh man, what a game!
I'm back. Hey.